Hey guys, and welcome back to another part of the next Let's Play. Welcome back to the Let's Play. This is the Let's Play of Plants vs. Zombies, and this is part 2. I am your host, SkittyLover33, and welcome back. And in this part, we're going to attempt level 1-5 and hopefully get to 1-8 or somewhere around there. I don't know, but hopefully. So here's how this level works. It only knocks off their hat, so you want to often wait for more of them to get on screen is what I would do. But Explode-A-Nut, you're going to have to save that. I can guarantee that. Okay, now we're going to wait till more of them get on screen, but right now, keep that red walnut. It's going to be very important during the final wave, and I would keep it. So, right now would be a good time to use it, but I'm going to try not to use it, because I can do this without it. Definitely a good time to use all the walnuts you can, but I would use that red walnut later. But what you really want to do instead of using the red walnut is let it bounce off all these people. Because the more it bounces off, the more, you know, if you use this, it bounces erratically every time it hits someone. And it often hits these ones with the cones on their head. So I definitely recommend keeping it for later. But if you can't, then it's okay. Here we go. There we go, I got the two closest ones. I'm waiting for the Explode-A-Nuts. Okay, here's the Explode-A-Nuts. Whenever you hit it, it explodes like a cherry. Now this is what we kept all those Explode-A-Nuts for. But let's not use them all until they get extra close. Because I would like to take out a couple of people without the Explode-A-Nuts. See right here? It's bouncing off everyone. Now this is where the Explode-A-Nuts come in handy. Right here. All three of those people with the cones on their head are gone. And we won. Look at all of these walnuts we have. But I didn't use many of them. Now this is this is the squash. And it shouldn't be coming this early in the game, but for some reason it showed up. And those also shouldn't be here this early. But I'm not complaining. I love this plant. So let's continue the Let's Play. Sorry if you can hear the clicking of my mouse, but oh well. Now this is a very good weapon. It's called the Squash. And the way the Squash works is it squashes an enemy. But the good thing about the Squash is it can squash an enemy behind it as well. So if I lay it down accidentally wrong, it can still squash the enemy. And I think it can also squash one beside it. I'm not sure. If it can't, then... But I think it can. No, it can't. So I'm going to need to put that walnut there. Oh, I just totally laid it down the wrong area. But here we go. We're okay. I'm liking this setup so far. We don't need more than sunflowers. You rarely need more than 5 sunflowers. Rarely, and I mean rarely, need more than 5. So let me just put this squash here. And that's what it does. It squashes the enemy, and the enemy has no chance to recover, really. Here we go. Get some more sun. The sun is the best part of the game, really. Okay, put the walnut here. We're doing good. We're doing good. I need some more sun. This thing's gonna jump over it. But the good thing about the squash is it goes behind it too. So the squash will still squash the enemy even though it got behind it. So that's why I like squashes. So I'm gonna do it again. I like squashes for that very reason, but they are a little expensive for how much output they give you. So if you can deal with the price though, they're good weapons of choice. But another good thing you can do is lay down a walnut so it'll slow down your enemy. However, you may want to not screw up like I did. There, it squashed it. I wasted 100 money, but it's better than wasting my sunflowers. We're okay. I should have put one in that lane. It was kind of stupid, but oh well. You know, what can I do about being stupid? It's me, for heaven's sakes. And I bet you none of y'all even care that I just said that. No one does. But the demo is very short. It's way shorter than the original version. So when I play the demo, don't expect any very good displays of good stuff. That's a good thing to say. Very good displays of good stuff. But don't expect me to be doing too good in this version, because I'm not too good at this game. I'm actually quite bad at it. But this is the easy part of the game, so you know, just if you want to win this game, pretty much put defenses up for yourself. And the one bad thing about the squash right here is that it takes a long time to recharge. So if you can have the tolerance to wait for the squash to recharge, it's a very good weapon, and I would recommend it. And I can tell I didn't get enough of those. There we go. I like this setup right here. We haven't had 2 stages yet, but I think we should shortly. Here we go. That should be great. If I have to, I'll just let him... Here, I'm going to finish this off quickly. Okay, we're done. That's a very good weapon right here. It is called the chickpea. No, it's a snow pea. Okay, I'm sorry, I got that wrong. This is called a snow pea. I think the chickpea's later. But this, what the snow pea does is it has the same amount of power as a regular pea shooter. But what the snow pea has that the other ones don't is that the snow pea can make enemies go at half speed by freezing them. So I would recommend using the snow pea. And it's not like you have a choice, really. But I would recommend using it. And I'm only going to have 1 layer still. But basically, when you use a snow pea, it's basically like using 2 pea shooters, because you're getting them to go at half speed and everything. So I like these a lot, and I think they're a great strategy. The only problem I have with them is they cost way too much for their price. If I could get one that costs a little less, that would make me a little bit more happy, but what are you gonna do, right? What are you gonna do? So, and the squash has a wider area than I thought at first. Because at first I thought the squash didn't have that good of an area, but it actually has a pretty wide area. But I'm going to be saving up for a snow pea, not a regular pea shooter. I'm going to save up for a snow pea because they're way worth it. Because as you see, the snow peas will freeze the person, making them go at half speed, so you get more use out of the snow peas, really. Now, instead of having a second layer, I'm going to put a snow pea and then I'm just going to put a snow pea, then a regular pea shooter, and maybe later another layer of pea shooters, you know. It just depends on how I'm feeling about it. Right now I feel good about my defenses. I'm going to put one right here though, just in case. Because right now that's probably still not going to defeat it, but the squash is almost ready, so I don't have to worry about it too much. So my usual layout goes like this: sunflowers, snow pea, 2 pea shooter rows, walnuts, and then squashes. So I would definitely recommend that. It's a very good layout. And these are great for freezing the javelin throwers, I guess is what you would call them. But here we go. I don't know if he's going to destroy him in time. He's already got his arm off. I'm just going to let him eat through that. There. Okay. I kind of messed up there. As you can see, I screwed up really bad. And I almost let him use my lawnmower. That's something you definitely do not want to do, is give your defenses up and use one of your lawnmowers, because that's only for emergencies. It's only for emergencies. The only reason you would ever use it, and that's just what I think. Just, you can think whatever you want. Here we go. Now I'm going to use the regular pea shooter here. Now all our lanes are covered somewhat, so we can... What I would do right here is squash this, just because I want to get all these enemies out of the way. As you see, they ate through that, but I have another walnut right here, so it's okay. Now, I need one more sun to protect this lane even better. The only problem I have with these snow peas is if you don't get enough sunflowers, like I haven't, it becomes really problematic. I should have been watching the bottom row, but I wasn't. So, but it can get very problematic. I'll definitely put a walnut right here. That's just what I would do. And now, I would squash this guy. This guy's going to become annoying if you don't squash him. Okay. We're ready. Now we have... Just want to make the foundation complete for this. Oh, this one has 2 flags. If you look down here, this is the first level that has 2 flags. So this isn't the final wave. Boom. Okay, so I wasted that row a little bit, but... You know... I can afford to do that. This game is really easy in the beginning, so I'm just sucking right now. Don't think that this game's really hard and you should worry about it, because it's not. And I'm just not doing as good as I should be, so... Definitely will put the squash right here. But, here we go. We're doing okay. I just need one more snow pea. And I will get my foundation completed. Okay. This is all you need, really, for this foundation. But it really helps if you get a couple more walnuts, because of the javelin guys that go over your walnuts. It's just really helpful if you just plant a random plant. Like, when you have nighttime, you can plant those mushroom things that are free. If you all played the game, you know what I'm talking about. And that's just basically all you have to do. But we're almost out of time. This Let's Play is getting very time consuming, as you can see, and I have homework. So I can't just sit around being all like this. Let me just finish these guys off. I want to have enough of these. I have to finish this soon, so sorry for the unprofessionalism right here. But just gonna let them finish this off, and I guess I'll have to see you guys later because I'm running out of time, and my thing works like I have 30 seconds, so if I run out of time, I'm sorry. Boom! Squash both of them. And I have... Oh, come on, hurry up, hurry up. Well, I'm going to say my goodbyes right now. I have 20 seconds to go, and I hope that I can see you guys next time. Goodbye, And I will get this plant next time. So goodbye, guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. Bye, guys. This is the end of part 2, I guess. Bye. I gotta get better at these.